Alright, welcome back to Vampyr. Hopefully the connection will be fucking good to us. Hopefully. Please. Oh yeah, we had to go talk to him. So we'll go do that. I did reset my internet. Manually reset it. So hopefully we'll be doing better now. Yeah, this is just... Oh, he's a rookie. That guy's a rookie too. I can't be fucked with you guys, seriously. What about they...
More and more of these bloody leeches every night.
A leech! A leech!
Call the alarm! Fuck off!
Die, vermin! Christ! He's dead! Die, vermin!
I love that that actually kind of does look straight up like it's the like it's the I swear to God I saw a guy there. Yeah, I love how it actually straight up does look like a blood vial use.
Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
Ah, definitely, mate.
Why did you send Samuel to the cemetery, Tobias? What did you see there?
I sent him on a vision. A dream of a dreadful and laughing queen covered with blood. Sleeping with the dead and feeding on the fear of the dying.
A laughing queen dressed in blood. Tell me more.
This epidemic is her feast, the announcement of her return. Against her, science is no more than a child's toy.
But who is she?
She is the mother of harlots and abomination of the earth.
Babylon.
She is Babylon, drunk on the blood of the saints.
Tobias Whitaker, confess why you burnt those people alive.
I have done what no one was ready to do. I will smite the flesh of the unclean to protect the righteous.
You are just another heartless murderer, exploiting the epidemic to kill with impunity.
No! No. The only way to contain the spread is to strike at the source itself.
Not really.
The proliferating sick.
You're not the savior of London. You're just a glorified sadist.
I take no pleasure in this awful cleansing, Dr. Reed. I am only driven by the thousands of innocents I save each night.
Thousands?
I have found Samuel, your disciple. I am afraid I have bad news.
I already expected the worst. He should already have come back. He is dead, isn't he?
Yes, he is now. The epidemic took him.
Samuel steadily made donations to our cause. He would have rewarded you himself if you'd found me in that awful cemetery. Please accept this money.
Wow, you're actually sad.
I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Sorry if you're hearing me munching, because I'm eating fruit passes.
Pay me a glass and I'll be gentle.
Huh. Okay, we've done everything? Yep. Let's go then. On to the story quest, finally. Oh. Sorry about that. Open the door.
What? What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go
Oh, I
bother
see.
someone else, Mr. Doctor.
Okay.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
He's ill. He's got pneumonia, which is flu. Like it is the first case of flu, I believe.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Oh, okay.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me, just
I'm surprised that
downwind.
he can hear what they're saying from all the way over there. They must be shouting.
It's locked. I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius.
Find
Nearby
Richard.
the church they just mentioned.
See, I think Clayton is more my man. I don't know who this Richard is. But there's Clayton. Tobias. Have I met this Richard? Let's have a look. Nope, he's one of the unknowns. Interesting.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Yes, you can.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm afraid one of the nurses from the Pembroke Hospital may be involved with unsavory activities.
Ah, could it be Dorothy Crane?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby.
I would suck your dick
What
if
do you
I was
know
gay.
of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nithercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this
see.
Mr. Nithercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
Oh, okay.
He never goes out.
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Alright. So behind this church. Oh god, he's so dead then. Okay. Cigarette case. I don't see any hearts, Joes. Oh, there is. But he's not showing up as a heart signal. Oh, there, no, he is actually.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really?
Only my heart.
Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
Your life in London?
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
Well, that's true, but, you know, it doesn't mean everybody should get it.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
Cool.
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet,
Well,
nowhere to be
because there
found.
was a
And
lot
now,
of people.
listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
I mean, that's a bit psychotic.
Of nature. I only see a dreadful disease.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear Doctor.
Oh, that's true. I probably would.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
I love it.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir. Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much, and that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked
true.
mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wildflower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
Well, she won't be in Whitechapel anymore, so no.
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
Bit weird, but okay.
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles, and the added hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox. The stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
Let's see.
Did you know the mute florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious camellia.
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Nethercott.
Guilty as charged, Dr. Reed.
At least he admits it.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
Okay.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
So, is that it then?
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Now we got to find that mailbox. Oh, there's Camellia near the mailbox.
Hello again, miss. Tell me about Richard Nethercott. I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia. Very well. Goodbye then.
Wait, what does he expect to get out of her? Oh, there it is. Darius Protrude's letter. My dearest, most beloved children, I am so sorry you've not heard from me for a few months. The situation in London has been difficult. I know it may sound selfish and silly when you, my children, are living in a country consumed by war, but there's a war going on here in England. A war against poverty and against injustice. This is a war intended to fight despite my advanced years. This is why I'm writing you today. I won't be coming back to Romania. That probably means I won't see you again. Before I die, don't be sad, my darlings. You're grown up now and you have children of your own. You know the sacrifices sometimes must accept to make the world a better place. This is one I must make now to feel useful one more time. I wish you a long and happy life. Kiss my grandchildren for me. And remember that your father loves you all the way from this cold, damp country. I am as ever as your loving father, Darius Petrescu.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Okay. Maybe she'll say something about that priest.
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reed?
Ooh.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Alright, back to Darius then. See what he's got to say. He is very sick. I don't know if I have a cure for that.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Thank you. Just start stealing from them. I want to go see if I have a cure for, you know, Meow. Please, Joe, don't rob me. No. How the fuck can I not teleport up there?
I have this thirst for blood.
Oh wow, it won't let me get up. Well, it'll let me go in here. It's weird that I don't have a cure for headache or migraine. Okay. Where is the bench? Okay, let's check. I do have a cure for, but I have potassium permanganate. I'm gonna need to go see if I can get some for that doctor. You know, that's another thing I didn't check out the shotgun. So I'm looking for potassium permanganate. See if I can get some of that. I also picked up a revolver that I didn't know about. So that's cool. I like revolvers. You're mistaking me for someone else. Oh no. Okay. How Shang? This guy's... Is he dead?
Good evening, Zhao Shu.
晚上好, Dr. Reed. It's good to see you again.
Are you fucking...
What are you doing with your time, now that you're back in Whitechapel?
I've decided to help the poor and sick of the neighborhood by handing out medicine.
Cool.
That's very charitable of you. But why do it at night?
I've noticed that the most desperate people tend to go out after dark. Hence my presence, to help them when I can.
Cool.
Giving out medicine? How can you afford to do that?
I am a rich widow, Dr. Reed. My departed husband left me enough money to last the rest of my life.
Wow.
I can spend some on those who don't have any.
Really? Give me some of that money.
Why don't you move to a better neighborhood?
I thought about it, I confess. To go back to the same empty home every day still hurts me a lot.
Why stay here then?
I am a woman of habit, Dr. Reed. And for now, I am happier being useful in a familiar place than I would be anywhere else.
How do you feel now that you're back in Whitechapel?
I've decided to follow your advice, sir. I won't forget the dead, but my efforts will be for the living.
Do be careful. These streets can be as dangerous as that terrible place where we first met.
That's true. And maybe it's the best reason to help people around here.
What? Wow.
Do you still think about your departed husband?
Of course I do. I'll never forget my beloved Matthew, but how do I put it? Now I miss him more than I want him back.
I know what you mean. And I think it means you're getting better.
Maybe death will take me the way it took Matthew. Without warning and without mercy.
If you're
But
lucky.
until then, I live on.
Goodbye for now.
Okay, son, looking for potassium. Pick a gun there.
This elixir will give you... Good evening, my dear colleague.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
Hey, there it is. I don't know if that was enough, but it's all I've got. So we'll go check. And if it isn't enough, then oh well. Oh well. At my belly. No, you're not in your belly, you're fapping. That's that totally sounds like... I'm like, no it doesn't. If that was it, I'd be going... That doesn't even sound like fap, it just sounds like sucking my own dick. Nanny! Every man's dream. Yeah, I didn't have enough. Okay, but it's all I could get. Yeah, why get an ultimate? Because I just want to see what it's like. The following night. Oh, great. So, now he has neuralgia. Fatigue, fatigue, fatigue. cold, migraine, cold, and that's still the same. Right. I'll just need to make a couple of fatigues then. Okay, let's have a look. So 1, 2, 3. Nope. Okay. Welcome to the stream. So we need 1, 2, 3, and we need to make 2 colds. Alright, let's go heal these people then. Oh my god, I didn't even know about this room. Okay, let's just kill them then. Alright. Yeah, I've never been in this room. That was really weird. Blood as addiction. Vampires drink blood. This may be the most specific trait. With a condition of immune so, but it's for me is the most not important characteristic of their diet. It was always fast paced as I studied and the imperative need for blood in immune cells. When they drink it, they need to see with some sort of trance. They get out of infamy. Among the immortals who used to submit to their appetite, but the strict for only are never freed from this execution. From reeling. Okay. Oh, yeah, I've never been in that room, so that's great. And that explains why I don't have much permagandi, because I had to cure at least 2 people with the cold, or was it 1 person? I don't know. It was someone anyway. We're gonna need to kill more vampires and get more medicine, because we're running out of stuff. I don't have the cure to cure the headaches or neuralgia or whatever it's called though, so if that guy dies, I don't even know if they can die from illness in this game. They might, but if he dies, then oh well, I can't do anything about it. I literally just didn't have the cure on me. Which, I'll be honest, adds more stuff to this game. Because basically, people only get sick when you don't cure them.
Good evening, Mr. Whittaker.
It's Father Whittaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
Yes.
Don't you fear getting sick yourself?
Faith gives me all I need, my son. If I must fall, then so be it.
No doubt your faith will prevail, but let me give you some extra protection against the devil's work. Medicine.
Blessed be your generosity, my son.
I have had enough for tonight. Goodbye.
And then we got to go and give the guy behind the church the medicine as well. Anyway, I want to try that shotgun out. Actually, it does do quite decent damage. Yeah, that's one of them with a cold.
Good evening, Mr. Nithercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
Aye, well you can get
Do you
healed.
need medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
I understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. You should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical health. But I appreciate your concern, sir.
You better appreciate
I'll leave
it.
you alone,
This is costing me good materials just to keep this place from dying. She's healthy, so I don't need to bother with her. It's not like she'll talk to me anyway. You imagine like there's like a fucked up thing in this game where you can cure mute? That would be really fucked up. Because it says that, you know, there's diseases in this game that you could cure that aren't curable in the real world. Because it's all fictional and shit. Okay.
You again? What do you want this time?
Can I offer you my medical expertise, Mr. Peters?
Keep your medicines for others.
There is a thin line between pride and stupidity, sir. Please take this medication. You'll feel better.
All right. I'll take it then. It's not like I don't appreciate the gesture.
Goodbye, Mr. Peters.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus.
Never. What do you actually sell?
Then. Show me what you have.
Oh, I don't have enough money now. Yay!
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you? Do you need help, sir?
To be honest, I'd prefer you take a look at my stuff. I'd rather be rich and sick than the contrary.
I don't quite agree, but I won't argue with you. Please, take this. You'll feel better.
Really? Free? Don't take it personally, but charity usually comes at a price. Human nature being what it is.
Okay.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
I absolutely love that whenever you give someone medicine in this game, you're forcing them to take it because you're influencing them with the vampire power. And it's like, why?
This is despicable.
Come here, come here. You're my mule.
I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It is absolutely filthy. Oh, she's gone. Where'd she go? Yeah, I can't cure whatever he's got, so
Good
that
evening,
sucks.
my dear colleague.
You look ill, Miss Swanborough. I wonder if your concoction will do the trick.
I have no doubt it will. But I'm not against a second opinion, Dr. Reed.
Well, there you have it. Take this remedy, but be discreet. It may damage your business otherwise.
Thank you.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine.
Yeah, I want to see if I can sell you anything. Average restful value is set to be recycled into components. Mate, I can sell them for 18? What do you mean average? Oh my god! There we go.
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems. As long as you have the money.
That kid should still be there. No, he's healthy. Who have I not seen then? Recovering, healthy, recovering, phenomia, and yeah, he's the one. And I think I've bought enough to heal.
Even the flu is
She's healthy, which is good. Yeah, I think I've gotten enough to heal the guy with the phenomia. So we'll go see. If I don't, I'll just have to see what I need to buy. Oh, Vampyr! Vampyr! This state is serious, apparently. I mean, don't believe that, but hey. Clove essence. I don't know how I get that, but we'll fucking figure it out. See if any of the shops will sell me it. We'll try different shops, and if we can't find one, we'll just have to find it somewhere else and cure him later. Which sucks, but fuck it. What can we do? Nothing. That's what we can do. Absolutely nothing. So I'm looking for clove essence. I just need 2 bottles of it.
Good evening, my dear colleague.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
Oh wow, she actually sells the stuff I sold to her. For like a way bigger price. I don't see any clove essence, so nothing for me here. Yeah, he's just got a mind game. Done all the quests, so that's cool. Please, don't fight me. I can't even fight back.
Hello, Mr. Petrescu. Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in.
Cheers. Oh. Okay.
It's locked.
If only I could steal from this old man. Could steal that. Happy with that. No.
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
Okay.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane?
Like myself and many people in this area. Dorothea is from occupied Romania. Oh my God! That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
Right.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever, too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Oh, I see.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family.
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
It's full of shit. Okay. Personal questions.
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but... Thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire.
Hungarian?
It's a free country again.
But it's not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. But I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
And thank you for letting me steal all your shit. It's really nice of you. Unknown. Cool. I like that the doors are unlocked now. Might as well go and unlock this one too. What does it say? Just says blood quality in Nigeria or Nugula. Hey, Dorothy, I'm here to fuck you up for betraying us. Nah, I'm not. Oh, I can go heal him. Oh, I'm gonna go heal him. Says that guy's becoming a vampire. Why is there tons of blood there? Anyway, can go and cure the old guy now. So yeah, I know, a bit of a pain that I need to run back and forth. See, this game could have been a lot better if they just let you craft on the spot. But whatever.
As long as you have the money.
As long as you give me money, I will cure your cancer with my fake medicine. But it's not cancer, it's Spanish flu. Ha ha! Fuck off. Important taste human source, but artificially refill your blood bar. Okay, time to go make this medicine for the old guy. Oh wait a minute, oh yeah, I was up on the top floor. I'm hoping that the anomia is just really hard to fucking get, man. Because that costs quite a lot of materials. I'm thirsty, give me a drink. Drinks her blood, dead. If you drink a blood that has HIV in it and you're a vampire, what happens? I think vampires can't get sick. I think that's like the one benefit of being a vampire, is that you don't get fucked from the cold or anything like that. The only downside is, you know, sunlight kills you, but before... whatever. I love that my blood meter is so low.
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in.
Thank you, my good man.
Yes?
Do you need some help, Mr. Petrescu?
I am very tired, but that is all. I don't need you, Doctor.
Well, I think you do. Take this, and you'll feel better.
Free drugs from an English doctor? It must be my lucky day.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
You're lucky that this is my good playthrough. Can't wait till I do my evil playthrough and brutally try and kill every one of these people. Oh fuck. On the 1st of October, my dear Dorothea. When you read this, I'll be on a boat that will take Anton and me back to Brazil, England, if it's not for us. And I confess I cannot wait to see again the proud hills of Transylvania. As soon as we are there, I promise I'll light a candle in the black church. Very to survive this terrible verdict. To agree with this decision, and you're determined to be more useful by helping your comrades exiled in East End, but Anton cannot wait to return to our beloved country. See how long are we the revolution bloom. He is my husband. I will stay by his side. I know we had our arguments and our fights. I know you have wanted me to stand by your side and help you manage the clinic of yours. Leaving England, be assured that if anything would happen to you, if you were in great trouble or danger, I will come back immediately in London with or without Anton. Please forgive me as I think of you. I am your affectionate sister, Theodora. It's actually it's Theodora. I'm not talking about. Oh, he's 100% a vampire.
I need help!
No, you don't.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor.
Jesus.
He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
I know he is.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor.
I love how, like...
He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
Oh, fuck him then, he's dead.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
You've killed him!
Are you alright, Doctor?
I can't see.
Keep it in control.
I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Fuck him.
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along?
Oh, he's dead now. I ain't a doctor, so I don't know what to do.
We've lost the pulse.
Well, fuck him.
He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I wonder how you'd save him though, or if you can save him. I mean, I don't know what the fuck. I felt like cardiac massage sounded a bit stupid, but...
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners. I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us.
To us?
So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
Well, fucking transfer for them. Like, talk about them.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Listen very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
I'll let it go. Yes. All gone.
That wasn't charm, that was forceful. The district will soon suffer the consequences of your actions. Yeah, it might, but, you know, there's nothing I can do.
It's locked.
I couldn't save this guy, he's dead. You know, sadly that's it.
Oh, this one stinks already.
Vampirism?
Oh, that's gonna start. Christ, he's dead.
Why is there these soldiers here? What she was looking after was vampirism.
It's locked, all right.
This one's mine.
Oh shit!
Watch it! It's a
And yeah, I didn't charm her. I just forced her to stop, like, doing what she was doing. So, that part I don't like. Because that was a different option than I was choosing.
A drunk arsehole littering the streets, not me.
Shut up, ball bag.
It's locked.
There are so many people who could use my help here.
Maybe they could. Maybe they should. I think once I get past this gate, I'll be able to dash again. Yep. I was right.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Oh, really? Interesting. I get 2 hits in. Oh, great. Great. Okay. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm gonna need to start a stream right after this then. So, yep. Here we go.